say this yet, but I'm writing everything that it takes to divide with decimals. And we didn't get to this yet. But the number on the outside of the division bar, do you remember what number that's called?
Dividend
Are you sure?
divisor.
Are you sure?
No.
Let's see, is it around the room somewhere?
Yeah.
Look up, oh, I asked you, Jackson, and it's hard for you to see. Do you see something behind me? Behind me? That might help you?
Dividend
I know, it's probably hard for you to see it. Sebastian, what's it say?
Invisible?
No, doesn't say that. What's it say?
Oh.
Natalia?
Quotient?
No? By now we should all be looking up here.
It's the divisor.
It is the divisor. The number on the outside of the division bar, which is called the divisor, must be a whole number. What's whole mean? I'm gonna change this to a little bit better of a color. What's whole number? Cece?
Like, the whole part of the number?
What doesn't a whole number have?
Fraction.
Or,
Decimal.
okay, so, good. A number without parts. Right? So that number on the outside always has to be a complete number. And we'll deal with that when we get to it. But that's one thing. No. What's that one? What's dividend? What's dividend? I think we should all know where we're looking right by now, huh? What's dividend? Cece?
The number inside.
The number inside. Okay, so under the bar, the division bar. When you divide, start at the first digit of the dividend. When the divisor into it, okay, I gotta think how to put this the easiest way. And the divider can go into it. Its quotient goes over that digit. So what I'm talking about here is, like I said here, when we did 230, and it was, what number was out here? I think it's 6. When you divide, start at the first digit of the dividend, and when the divisor can go into it, so we couldn't go into it, so we needed the 3, its quotient goes over that digit, so that's why it went above the 3. That's what I'm trying to say there. I'm gonna keep going, but I need to make sure you have this written down first. Yes. Okay, do me a favor and tell me the time on the video so far.
19 minutes.
19? Okay. Then you can't upload a video more than 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Not to
You have to
YouTube
confirm
video.
your account.
Huh?
You have to confirm your account.
I'm paying for that.
You can.
So that's why I split videos, so I can do many videos under 15 minutes each. Okay, so we're starting there. So when you divide, start at the first digit underneath. When that number can finally go into those collective digits, the answer goes above that last digit. Okay, so words that are coming up as you're writing. It says, keep dividing in the same way. When the dividend has no more digits to bring down, so like we got to the end of the number, add a decimal point and zeros if you need them, and you keep doing that. If you end up where it cuts off and goes in equally, that's called a terminating decimal. Did you ever hear of the Terminator movie? The Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was a guy who went after I think he was a good guy, wasn't he?
Yes.
He went after the bad guys and he ended their crime. Sometimes he ended their life, unfortunately. But end, terminate, okay? You are terminated from a job. That means you got fired. Your working career ended at that establishment, okay? So terminating means it stopped. So an example of this would be like 7.8. It stopped. 8's the end. If it keeps repeating indefinitely, do you know what indefinitely means?
Yeah.
That means forever. It's called a repeating decimal. Don't know why that didn't come out. But that's one like we got with 6.3 with the repeating bar. Okay? Yes.
Can you go back a slide? I didn't finish.
when we're done with this one, okay?